It's time for your daily crypto update with Framework Fortune Crypto. I'm your host, Ben. I've had a slew of problems with my internet this past week, but looks like we got them back resolved because we are live with an excellent connection. So, happy day, happy day. But let's dive into Shiba. Shiba on the daily holding up that support very nicely. We just need to see this candle push above the tops of those two, and we'll see another bullish leg up on SHIB. Let's go into a smaller time frame. Not that small. And this was the initial rip, almost up to quad 9. Had that pullback, but it's held the 50-day on the 1 hour chart and that support very nicely. 50 days pointing up, 9 days pointing up. All this needs to do is break back over that 8 area. That's it. We're not that far, 7.5. So while I'm doing this live stream, it could be possible that we see it break out. I don't know. Volume kind of has decreased here in the last little bit. So we will see. We'll keep updating on Shiba during this stream. But let's take a look at some of the other coins. There's been a big breakout happen on Voyager token VGX. I just got done doing a video on the news of VGX. Voyager Digital is a trading platform, mobile exchange for crypto. If you've not heard of it, I promote it a lot because it's my favorite out of all of them. It's even better than Coinbase in my opinion, except for the charts suck. Well, they are launching a desktop application here very soon. In that video that will be out after the stream, we'll go through all of that and their loyalty rewards member program that Voyager now has that is incentivizing people to hold and stake their Voyager. So I don't know if that news is what made it pop because that desktop platform, but I'm certainly excited because in the US we don't have anything for good I don't even think we have any crypto desktop platforms. And if you say eToro down in the comments, I will come to your house. eToro is absolute trash. But anyway, this had a nice rip up, almost $1.50, pulled back, bouncing off the 50. Now Voyager at one point in time, on the last big rip, over $6. So it's quite a move. But in that video, I also detail about the growth pool and a few other things that are kind of concerning, but not that concerning to me. But definitely want to keep on watch there. Let's see, Bitcoin, what are you doing today? Bitcoin bouncing off of the 60,000 area nicely. Let's go into the 1 hour chart, stay in that the rest of the time. Yeah, holding up on the 10-day right now. A little bit of a bull flag there. We could see a nice push up here soon. I would say within the next 24 hours, we might see Bitcoin try to get to 65 if it doesn't have another weird little flash dump or anything like that. But momentum certainly is coming back into the crypto market. Percent gainers, we got Mana, which I was just talking about Mana on the video I put out yesterday. So if you got Mana on this breakout, very nice. Very big rip there, and it's still climbing. AGLD, which is another gaming token, getting a nice pop up to about 380. And that's up 22%. Basic attention token, I don't think is a gaming token, but pushing all the way up to 92 cents. Axie coming back alive, getting a nice rip up to 164. That's all-time highs on Axie. So that just happened, what, 5 hours ago. So Axie is bullish again. Definitely want to keep an eye there. Let's see. Auction had a little rebound. It's not quite back above the uptrend yet. If I see auction start getting back above the uptrend and holding, I may look at that for some swing and day trades. It's very volatile. get back to the symbols here. Cosmos ecosystem. Atom's still looking good. Got another wedge formation. Big old wedge on Atom here on the hour chart. So we'll get some type of breakup or breakdown out of that. It looks like it's probably going to be a breakup. It's pretty bullish since it popped this big triangle. And you can see all these ones with the blue tabs on the side here. AKT, Luna, DVPN, Iris, XPRT, which is Persistence, had a nice pop today too. Fetch, all are in the green. All Cosmos ecosystem getting a little bit of buying today. Fetch actually, if Fetch holds up this downtrend one more time, I'm going to start looking for entries. It just got held up at 75 cents again, so I want to see a break and a new hold of 75 cent support. See VeChain. VeChain still just climbing up the trend line. Had a nice bounce off of there. Still needs to break 15 cents and hold. CGLD did have a pullback after that big run to 8, consolidating, but looks like it wants to try to get going again. Had this nice little build up, nice little momentum upwards, back above the 50 and the 10-day there. So this does get random pops, random buying pops. Could see it up to that 730 area for another test. Maybe over, because it usually runs over. But this may be a little ways away. Maybe, see, that was like 3 days ago on that run. Maybe a couple more days on CGLD. Solana still trying to hold that 200. It's just getting a lot of resistance there. It's not been able to hold 200 as support. It's broken over it multiple times this past week, but not able to hold it as support. As soon as we see 200 start holding as support, then we could see a nice shoot up on Solana. Just kind of sideways consolidation right through here. Very volatile consolidation, but consolidation nonetheless. Ethereum, did we push for new highs on Ethereum? Well, we did. Did we? If we did, I didn't even know it. Yeah, we did. We just pushed for new highs on Ethereum, it looks like here. And this is, let's see, when was this? My phones didn't give me any alerts. So yeah, this push has just happened here in the last little bit, pretty much since the last 5 hours basically. So that's cool. Ethereum's broken out. If we see Ethereum over 4,500, then I would say buckle up for the altcoin market. We are very close to going real bullish here across a lot of coins. Looking at Ethereum right now. Algorand, still chugging, getting close to the tip of the triangle. You know, we got a lot of these like this. OMG, after its big run, pulled back out of the triangle, but looks like it's trying to find some support at like 1350. So at 1350, if you can start holding that, we could see that push back up. Cardano, and see, this is what I've been saying. I was so bullish on Cardano on the run up, but since that run up, it just has not performed. So I'm getting more and more bearish on this. I don't know. Those contracts were supposed to be big for Cardano. Didn't hardly get any movement. People are losing interest in it. This new coin PERP, perp, nice uptrend on it since it hit Coinbase. Starting to push up again, getting that bounce. Looks like break at 17, that could start moving. Avalanche, where are you at? Avalanche, right around that $65 area. That pullback was definitely not a bad idea. as a opportunity to get in. It may have to do some more pulling back. It's not running as hard as it was the first time so far. And then Polygon Matic breaking over that 220. Is that all-time highs for Matic? It might be all. No, that's not all-time highs. It's like 260. So Matic, with it being back over 220 and trying to hold $2 as support, this is the first time it's done that in a little while. We could see it pop off at $2 and try to make a new high soon. Yeah, got some pretty strong support on Matic at 180, 175 right through here with these peaks. So if it doesn't hold two, expect a pullback to there, and then maybe another break or two. So that's pretty much all the coins I'm going to cover, unless there's any coins that anybody else wants me to cover. Let's check out SHIB here on Coinbase Pro, see what it's doing. 15 minute. Do we got any big sellers on the order books? Not really. I mean, there's a little bit here where we're at. It's a quad 7.6 area. A little bit at quad 7.8. A little bit at quad 7.9. We got a lot more buying down here under us than there is selling ahead of us. So we'll see. Let's check SHIB's volume. So that's a bit of a bullish candle on that, or not bullish, bearish candle. We had this indecision getting followed by this red bear candle. A little bit of decrease in buying volume. So it needs to hold this 10-day to keep the momentum. If not, it could drop back down to the 50 like it did a while ago. We do have a bit of a little short-term uptrend going. Maybe could keep an eye on that. And if that's the case, we should be getting a bounce here in the next hour. I don't know. It's hard to say because when Shiba heats up, Shiba can move like crazy. But when Shiba's not got much volume, it doesn't move too erratic. I'm just looking at this. We had a nice little pop-up, bounce off, pop-up, coming down for another little bounce. If it holds, then we should get another pop-up to re-break that quad 8. Now, if it cracks this little trend line that we have at the moment, 50 days next. That's where it'll drop to. And if it drops below that, it will hit the support down here. So far, it's held the support 3 times. So we really don't want to see it back down there. If it gets back down there testing again, that will not be great. Now, persistence, you can see on persistence, we are actually in this big wedge, and it's getting close for a breakout. We go out onto the daily. You can see there, very volatile coin, but very low supply coin in the Cosmos ecosystem. Got to break $11. Once persistence breaks $11, I think we'll see another big leg up on this coin. The supply is too low. The staking rewards are really good, and they have the P staking, the liquid staking now. So if you don't know what that is, Liam over at Confident Crypto, he's got a lot more on that than I do. But basically, once you stake your tokens, you get a P token, a P persistence, or a P atom. I think it's a P atom that you get, and it's just the letter P atom token. And you can use that to trade or do other stuff with while your coins are being staked. So it's kind of like a loan on your coins. So you still are able to use them even when they're locked up, in a way. Hey, Lauren. I am still alive. Yeah, I've almost went crazy in this war against Spectrum. You know, I had to get out the big old scythe and a couple of katanas and the nunchucks and go Ninja Turtles on them. Get them to get this worked out. Hey, Marlon. So no problem, buddy. Um, do this all the time as long as my internet's working and I'm not fighting with Spectrum. So yeah, we should be back. You guys let me know, Lauren, is the stream working really good? You guys seeing it? I know at the beginning there was a little bit issues, but I've been showing excellent connection now. So that's nice. Let's see, what was it I said? The number one gainer is Voyager today. Oh no, the number one gainer is Mana, not Manor. Yeah, Mana's trying to push back to its at least this little peak right here. Need to see Mana break over 150. It did get over 150, but didn't quite break for very long over that. And looking at this, it had the initial run, but it's been riding up this nice trend, or this uptrend nicely. And I haven't checked back into Decentraland to see what all's going on with it, but I know they continually upgrade that game. So it just looks like it's getting sympathy with Axie probably. Axie kind of leading all the gaming tokens to having some explosions. But let's check. Let me actually check CoinGecko and see what other coins are up today that maybe not are on Coinbase or Voyager. Lot better, awesome. Working fine now, good, excellent. That's what I like to hear. So Solana, you know my thoughts on Solana. Okay, I can go over Solana again. First, let me check real quick what I was doing before I forget about that, and then we'll get into Solana. See, what is today's top performer? Well, there we go, 24 hour. Yeah, so Decentraland Safe Moon is up about 40%, up 180% in the last 7 days. I'm not in the Safe Moon or anything, but I've heard things about it. Then we got Basic Attention Token, Shiba, Axie, Crypto Coin is up, Chili's is up. But yeah, okay, so the biggest gainer is Mana as of now, with Safe Moon following. The Safe Moon, if I remember correctly, is on the Thor chain. Is that correct? Or am I wrong about that? I could be wrong. I don't remember. I haven't done that much research on Safe Moon. Solana. Yeah, Solana just on this nice daily uptrend. Looking very nice. Going to the 1 hour chart. We're just consolidating sideways at the moment. It's got to hold. It hasn't been able to hold 200. That's Solana's problem. When Solana can show strength by holding up $200 as support as that new floor, then we can see it rip. But it keeps on. You see it rip there. Broke over a little bit, pulled back below. Tried to hold it for a second. Broke back below. Pushed above it again. Broke back below. Pushed above it again just now. Broke back below, but this time didn't. This last couple of times been hitting and breaking over. It's not dumping as much as it was. So it's starting to hold that 200 area. We just need to see some type of confirmation, a little bit more confirmation. And I would say that confirmation would, yeah, right here. You can see this little wick right here and these wicks right across here when I run that. Wick there, wick there. Some bottom wicks there, wick there, wick there, wick there. So that 205 is what we need to break as resistance and to confirm this 200 support area. But it needs to hold above 200 for like a day. It does look very close to maybe making a move though. And that's what I'm saying. Like all the cryptos, well, not maybe all of them, but a lot of the cryptos look like they're about ready for another leg up. Especially with Ethereum hitting all new highs today. Get back here. You know what? I'm just going to remove that. And get a new one. That's a lot easier. What did I have that at? Oh, 205. That's what I had it at. Oh, no. I had that one at 200. Okay. There we go. Bam. Something like that. Straighten it a little bit. Yeah. Good enough. Now, this could be a possible head and shoulders pattern on Solana. On this 1 hour, we got a shoulder here, head that's a little bit higher than the shoulder. And if this doesn't hold 200, then this would be another shoulder, and we'd see it dump back down to at least 180. Maybe even 175 to the actual daily trend line. Because that's the thing, it has been off of the trend line a little bit. And when I'm looking for entries, I like to be near the trend line. This is more of a breakout play if it's going to break 200. That's why I'm in Solana at 165 down here, because I bought it off the trend line. But I'm holding it for that break. I'm holding for all new highs of Solana. I think it has the potential to rip pretty hard. I mean, we've seen it rip hard in the past. Yeah, polka dot is not bad. Let's see. And that's what I keep saying. There's like a lot of them. A lot of coins are looking good right now. Yeah, dot hitting around that 45 area. Had that nice little dip down to 40. Which 40 is confirmed support pretty much. I mean, it could always crack, but as of now, it's held 40 pretty good. But if it's going to continue to run, it's going to have to break over 46. The tops of these little candles. Yeah, I need to look into Solana more and see about the staking and all that. Because I'm pretty sure you can stake Solana with the Solana blockchain or one of the wallets or something or another. I'd have to look into it more. Dogecoin got a nice little pop yesterday. It does look like it may try again, but if Shiba goes crazy, then I don't think Dogecoin will do much. At least that's what we've been seeing. So you can see where Sheep just had that little dip down but got bought up off of this previous support back here. And I'm not doing any trading right now because I am still all in Sheep at the moment on this account. I'm still in the swing because I want to give it a chance to see if it's going to break. Hold on just a second, guys. But I am not diamond handsing anything. If Shiba does not break that level soon over the quad zero area up to the 000 area, then I will take my profits on it. I'm not going to hold it till it comes all the way back down. If it does come back down, that's the thing with Shiba. With all their coin burning, not corn burning. All that coin burning is really doing a number on it. I don't know why I got a line way down there. Yeah, see, bouncing right off of that trend line. Very nice. So, like I said, as long as the trend line holds and it rides right up this trend line, we should see a nice pop. Probably by tonight, maybe in the morning. Well, actually, you can draw this trend line all the way back down through the whole price of Shiba. I don't know, I'm looking at it. Kind of something like, yeah, so right there is where I'd say it's at. So we got, yeah, so the uptrend's there. We got the, that short-term uptrend did hold, though. I don't know. This thing is bullish as hell looking. It looks very bullish. I mean, all the EMA's pointing up. It's hard to say, and there's a lot of weird. I'm going to show you guys this. I don't know if I showed it yesterday or not on that video, but there's a lot of weird stuff going on the 1 minute, or there was. Let's see if I can find it again. Oh yeah, right here. Like, this is not normal. Like, this is very weird movement. Now, HH Trader said he thinks it's probably institutional algorithms maybe getting in this to be making this type of move. I mean, these are 1 minute candles, and these are huge 1 minute candles for Shiba. And the wicks, I mean, it looks robotic. It's such a weird looking pattern. There's another one. Like, I don't know what's going on with that. It's weird. Not really ever seen that before. In the 7 years of my stock trading, there's multiple places where it did this too. Even on the initial run up. Back here, like, what is this? It shows a lot of volume there, but with a lot of volume, there's no way, unless there's a big seller that's sitting at 8.5 there, keeping it flat like that. But like I said, I don't know. It's weird. Let's see. Should I FOMO in? Don't FOMO. Don't. Nobody FOMO. Do not fall victim to the FOMO of Sheeb. There's plenty of other trades out there. I am not. I got in Sheeb way before this big rip. So, like, I'm not going to tell anybody that they should. like, we are at all-time highs. We're not over all-time highs yet, which is a little concerning. Well, that trend line goes on all the way out to Planet Vegeta, it looks like. Anyway, so yeah, there's the all-time high. We're real close to it, but we haven't broke it yet. And that's the thing that makes me nervous, is it needs to break this all-time high if it's going to keep momentum. And if it takes too long trying to break it, then it could come back down. Like, you're not, if there's a bunch of whales in this, a bunch of people who's got billions of shares, and they've been getting in up through here in that weird movement that I was showing, then if this doesn't break out, they're going to dump. You feel it in your spirit? Let me see. Let me pull my phone out. Let me check what you sent me, Lauren, here. You feel the FOMO deep down? Don't Don't feel the FOMO deep down. Try your best. Try your best, Fat Boy Drizzy. Don't fight it. Fight the FOMO. I know it's hard. I mean, listen, I'm just being honest. It is possible Shiba rips and makes another huge leg up, but it is also very possible that this thing has a big dump like it did before. The biggest difference is the tokens that's been burned since this big rip to now, and you see it in the patterns where it just went straight up and then straight back down in 2 days. This time, Shiba's been building up nicely and actually making some nice fluid move right on that 10-day moving average. So to me, it looks very bullish, like it's not done yet. But I'm just concerned because if we don't break that high, I mean, I just don't know. It's not it's not my favorite coin. $19 a year. If you bought $19 a year ago, it'd be worth over $1 million. Yeah, I know. There's a lot of things like that. You said all the time if you bought Apple back in whenever, then you'd have so much money now and all of that. Oh yeah. I saw these pictures. Yeah, they got Shiba. What is that? Oh, looks like an ATM at the mall. Okay. Well, I know whatever it was what was it, the Lauren, you know better than I do. What was the accepted payment thing? Or the payments, the new thing they signed up with. Now any business in the globe can take Shiba as a payment if they choose to. Broke people get paid on the 1st, which is Monday. You can't count. Well, also, I think November 1st is when Shiba's supposed to come to Robinhood. And that would be Monday as well. So this is the thing. When we get up in these high prices like that with these cryptos, when everybody else is buying, that's the time I don't like to be buying or holding. I like to be selling while everybody else is buying. So if I wasn't in as early as I was, I wouldn't have got in this at any point through here. Like, you always wait after the rips, wait for consolidation, and then catch the next rip. And like, there's so much hype around it with it hitting Sheeb that looks like or not hitting Sheeb, with it hitting Robinhood. It's like, oh my God, this is a buying opportunity still, because when all the Robinhood people get on it, it's going to run up. That is logical and very well could happen, but at the point we're at, it's like there's a lot of money in Shiba now. Well, let's see what the market cap of Shiba is at this point. But I get real skeptical when it gets so obvious. It's like a steak. It's like a steak. They're just shaking in front of your face. In the stock market, it's more prevalent, but Sheep's so cheap, any institution could mess around with everybody. And if Hal's right about that movement on the 1 minute on Sheeb, let's see, where's the market cap? What is that? 41 billion? So Sheeb is now in the top 10 of market caps. Look at that. Sheeb is above Dogecoin for market cap. Crazy. If you would have told me that 6 months ago that she was going to be in the top 10, I probably wouldn't have believed you. It's better than Doge though. At least it's got, at least it's got a cap, a market cap that, or not a market cap, but a supply cap, and it's continually getting burned. It could be that consolidation, Lauren. It very well could be. That's what I'm saying. Like it might be consolidation for the next rip. That's why I'm still holding my position. But I would much rather be holding right through here when I've got in way down here than just got in here, say in this area, or if you got in way up here at the top, your butthole's probably puckering so hard. Well, I'll just leave it at that. You can use your imagination for the rest of that metaphor. But just because sheep's running, like I said, there's other plays. There's like every day there's plays in the market in cryptos. Like Mana's, like even though sheep's got all the attention, Mana's up 50% today. That was a 15-minute chart. It started running last night, and it was down at 80 cents and doubled. So that's an account doubler. If you was to buy with your whole account at 80 cents and it goes to $1.60, you're going to double your account. Are you talking about Shiba still, Lauren? Or are you talking about Mana? But yeah, just because Shiba has a lot of attention doesn't mean that other stuff that there's not other plays and other money to be made. Like if you're not in Shiba, don't worry about it yet. Wait, wait till it's a little bit safer to get in. Or if you are going to get in this somewhat consolidation we're having now, just be very careful. You called it out on Sheeb. I'll be honest with you, Lauren, I do not remember. I believe you, but I do the streams of stocks and crypto, so there's so many coins, so many assets that I see in a week and talk about in a week. I do not remember what ones I talked about last week half the time. Yeah, man, the feds finally got out on my stuff, man. They've been all up my ass, J. Kratz. I told him it was you, man. I told him go over to your house. You're the one who's got all the all the cryptocurrencies. I told him Jay Kratz. That's who's got it. Him and Daniel B. Go get it from them. I don't have any. I just got gold and silver here. There's no cryptos here. That'd be like a good little skit or something. Like the government's coming to take cryptos away, and some guy's like, I know how I'm going to keep them from taking my cryptos. I'm going to hide my wallet in a nugget of gold. They'll never get it in there. And then the government just takes the gold too. Because if you didn't know, there's been several times in our U.S. history where the government has took the gold from the people. Now, the U.S., though, right now has a big opportunity, like a very big opportunity to embrace cryptos full-fledged, with China and other big countries kind of slamming down on it. So we'll see. I mean, our world leaders, our administration right now, he's still... Biden thinks, polka dot. If they can find it exactly, I'm trying to do. I'm just. I never mind. I'm just not going to today. I'm just not going to. I just now got back on live streaming on YouTube. I'm gonna hold off on my jokes on Biden and this administration for a few days. I don't want to get kicked right back off of YouTube. That'd be pretty dumb. That's not the bullion you're looking for. You won't find my cryptos. It's all in my gold. Yeah, exactly, Ruben. Exactly. The big guy likes to sniff polka dots. That's where I was gonna go, but I was just like, I'll wait a couple days. I just got back on here. Let's not get too fired up yet. Yeah, I I don't see the current administration embracing cryptos. I mean, somewhat. It's not even a good or a bad thing. I'm gonna say the thing that we have Jerome Powell in. He said he wasn't going to ban cryptos, which it's really bothersome in the first place that there's somebody in America who can ban cryptos. I don't know how that works. That's not really free market at all, but let's go, Brandon. T. Had my bullion in my tea stash with my with my green teas and my system rebooter. No, they can't physically stop it. I mean, China and Turkey and all that, they've already banned cryptos in certain aspects, and it doesn't matter. A lot of the exchanges that were in China, when they banned the exchanges, they just went offshore. Most of them. I haven't seen any of those shut down that I was familiar with. Thoughts on chicken stack? All right, so William, what's up, buddy? You want me to talk about Avalanche and Link? I've talked about Avalanche a little bit, not talked about Chainlink at all, but we'll hop into Avalanche real quick, and then I'll check Chainlink. That's not really one I follow that much, but if you want me to, if you subscribe to the channel and you want me to follow Chainlink, I will follow. I'll add it to my list of watches. Oh yeah, AVAX. That's what I'm looking for. Where are you at? There you are. So, okay, let me get out the 15-minute here. So, we're just in this consolidation phase. We had that initial big rip up. This area at $50 has confirmed a strong support multiple times. Back here, right here, right here. It did just have a little pullback yesterday, but if you caught the video, was it yesterday? No, it was a couple of days ago. I was talking about Avalanche being a possible buying opportunity for a possible push up. It is right above the 50-day and the 10 right now. Looks like it may have another little pullback, but we need to see it break up out of this downtrend. So about 72, 73, and then of course 75 is going to be resistance, and then it looks like there's going to be some resistance at 80. So this whole area through here, it's going to take some work to get through. I don't think it's going to be breaking out soon. Probably it depends. If it can hold 65 support here, we could see it push up and break out. But it may have to come back down and bounce one more time. Because like this wedge is only like halfway through. If it is a wedge. So here's a little, yeah, 65 is actually kind of acting as resistance and support. There's these little wicks back here. You draw it straight across there, you can see where all this congestion was. And at the moment, yeah, so we need to see $65 support hold. If that can hold, we can see this breakout. That's the only thing stopping it, because it popped over here, couldn't hold, dropped below it, popped up there, dropped below it, popped up there, dropped below it, popped up here, dropped below it. So it's not been able to hold $65 support. The moment it can, the moment it shows strength, buyers should start coming back in, more buyers than sellers, and we can see it push up. That is what it's looking at like at the moment. $50 strong support on the bottom side. And then Link. Let's check out Chain Link. I watch Link every once in a while, but it's not one that I've really gotten into much. Let's check out the daily chart here. Looks like we've got a nice uptrend. Yeah, so we got a nice uptrend. Let's say it's more like that. And it just bounced off in July. Strong resistance at 35. See where it hit there. And hit there. We are bullish on the daily above all the indicators. But basically just need to see Chain Link break 35 and it could run again. Yeah, it got real close to testing there the 27th. Let's see. Let me go to, let's see. What is Live Coin Watch? Let's check out Chain Link, see what's going on with it. Because I don't know the details of... Okay, so we got... What is Chain Link? $30. So we got a circulating supply of 46 million. I'm sorry, 460 million. And a total supply of 1 billion. So that's a lot of supply. How many holders do we have? $608,000. Let's see. Yeah, 608,000 holders. Got no inflation. It's not mineable. So it's an interesting project. These type of projects that are going to make blockchain better are always interesting to keep an eye on. That's why I like Fetch.ai, because it's AI technology that's going to help blockchain get better. Interesting. I don't like the supply side of it. I mean, there's a lot of holders, but there being 1 billion and it being $30 a coin right now, that's a little... I mean, that's a lot of money. Let's see. How long were these rips from? This was from January to February. So in January it moved from $10 to $36. That's a $26 move. And then by May, $53. So in 6 months, looking at like a 6x. It's not my favorite, but I really need to do more research on it. Hold on just a second. I'm dying here. All right. Oh yeah, DERC. That's that racing one, right? Let's pull up DERC on here. Yeah, D race at 315. 120 million supply. I don't see a max supply. Let's pull this up here real quick. Take a look at this. The data update a little while ago today. Let's see. They had 2 big NFT horse sales. NFT hippodromes. Many new FT horse owners have already noticed our updated 3D viewer on the Horse Explorer section of the D-Race website. Now you can expect the beauty that you own in a natural environment. Hippodrome. Its first glance how the hippodrome will look on the D-Race system. They're already upgrading the horses to ensure seamless gaming experience in the future. They're going to add new features like coats. Okay, that's the Appaloosa pattern. They're working on new... So they're trying to get this game really done up right, the way they sound. They're going to add all these animations. Let's see. Ticket owners are excited to see their new horses. Okay, good news that okay, so they haven't got the horses to everybody yet. You'll be able to withdraw your horses very soon. The NFT Horse Shop. They launched the NFT Horse Shop and debuted smart contracts that powers the horse sale on Thursday. I'm sorry I'm laughing at this, but it's kind of funny. Like, this is what blockchain's gonna do. You're gonna see all kinds of stuff happen. So it is a horse racing ecosystem. And you can breed NFT horses with unique characteristics, host races in your own NFT hippodrome, and earn profit while doing it. They fully interact with their DNA enriched NFT horses. Okay. So vesting, which is basically staking. Yeah, that's what it looks like. Look at these horses. Limited edition legacy breed. Well, if people who like horse racing don't have to leave their house to bet on horse races, they can do it straight on blockchain, not have to worry about the loan sharks and the gamblers, and or not. Well, yeah, there's gonna be gamblers, but the gambling hoodooers and hustlers. You know, with blockchain, that'll make this where you could be able to do that. I just don't know. Let's see if I can find. Is this the actual website, or is that just the... Okay. Horse races. Okay, D-Race. Here we go. I just want to see the tokenomics on it. Look at that horse run. Look at it go. This is just a trotting along. Let's see how much... oh, they don't have it yet. I was going to see how... I want to see how much one of these horses are. I'm just curious. Okay, this thing is super new. Okay, here we go. Here's the horses. They got their own names. This is fun. This is fun. Let me try to pronounce these names. Burley Sanderson, Throwwise, Blackwood, Brodina, Hodert, Gimold, Renwick, Threa, Skondwisa, Stornwind, Falconer, Thorno, Dorald, Skondo, Grimwin, Grotto. Who is coming up with these names? Hafrast, Tommy, Scando, Lipton, Starina, Brughem. Alright, what else we got here? I ain't gonna do this for much longer. I'm enjoying myself right now, though. Leave me alone. Gundold. Throlo. I'm betting on Throlo every time. Dolgold. These are like Lord of the Rings names. Burlet. Hornweena. Let's go, Hornweena. She doesn't even have a horn, but her name is Hornweena. I guess it's a her. I don't know. I don't know what these horses identify as. Brewered Bro. Thunfast Rennie. Alright, I'm done with this. So this is a very new project. Ruben, you are definitely in some uncharted territory here, buddy. Oh, wow. Look at that track, though. Now, this just got my attention. World's Fast Cash Flow ETF. Now we're talking. The underlying horses could be used within the D-Race ecosystem to generate cash flow, which will then be used to burn ETF tokens. The ETF will reflect the live value of the underlying horse. It will be liquidable or liquid and hence confidence inducive to most crypto holders along with a clear market price. Liquid, it will be net deflationary as a means to highlight D-Race as one of the few NFT developments that is the first and foremost a product and that two with a business model. And then they have themselves in the same graphics as their horses here, I guess. So we're in what are we in right now? We're in Q4, so the platform beta should be launching. NFT breeding smart contract launch. Animated race launch. So we're actually going to be able to see the races here soon. And wallet integration. Oh, here we go. This is what I was looking for, the tokenomics. So, I don't know. I don't like, why is there private run? 28% private run. Who's the private people? They're backed by Dow. Chainlink. Mintable and Binance NFT. Those are the only ones I recognize. So I don't know. I don't know how to value this, to be honest with you. Let's look. Let me look at the year total of this chart. So that year to date. So it looks like it came out in August. And it's been on an uptrend with a few big spikes. I mean, these are pretty big spikes. 246 up to 8. And here recently, 383 up over 10. But it keeps falling back to the same area. Yeah, man, I don't know. It's interesting. It's very interesting. But with these new gaming projects, it's hard to say what's going to happen with them, to be honest. Let's see what else we got. Playing Loop Ring and Tribe in and out. All in Shiba right now. Nice J-Crats. Yeah, Bitcoin is supported by MasterCard. No, Lauren, it wasn't that Shiba's being taken everywhere. Shiba partnered with a payment platform for businesses and companies and all that that will allow them to accept Shiba anywhere. It's up to the businesses or not. Whether or not businesses adopt that new blockchain platform for all of their business stuff and Shiba's everywhere or not, that's still yet to be seen. That's going to come with further adoption. But they partnered with somebody. It was something payments, now payments, or something like that. Hey, Ruben, J Kratz, NFT step stool. Yeah. Well, they're definitely, I'm sure they're randomly computer generated. There's a lot of that in the gaming world now. Borderlands, I think, is one of the first games to really go randomly generated with the guns and stuff. So we're beyond that. So I guarantee these horses are randomly generated. Well, I don't guarantee nothing, but computer generated. And you kind of want one of those horses. Hey, if you can get one for a decent price, who knows, man? You might have like the winning horse on that app, and it could shoot up. You know, I mean, we just saw a Beeple painting sell for I don't know how much money, an NFT, and then you look at some of these other coins like Yearn Finance. Everybody thinks Bitcoin is the biggest runner of the crypto world. It's not, actually. It's Yearn Finance. And nobody pays much attention to it. But Yearn Finance ran all the way almost to $100,000 this year in April. Blew right past Bitcoin. Been pulling back ever since, but like, how do you know, in this early stages, if you're messing with projects that are new, like the horse racing project, it could be a great success. It could be a flop. I mean, there's a couple of games I'm trying out, like Gods Unchained right now, to see how that is. There's a lot of problems with this Gods Unchained game, but if you like Magic or any type of those games, Gods Unchained is interesting. And you do, like it says right here, the trading card game that pays to play. And I have gotten a few NFTs from playing this for free. I haven't paid any money into this. Where do I go to? Oh yeah, buy and sell. Here we go. So we go into my immutable X wallet, Gods Unchained, inventory. These are some of the NFTs that I've gotten from just playing the game. I don't know how much they're worth. I'm just playing it, experimenting with it. We'll see. So, I mean, newer project. This is the time. This is the time, though, when people are going to get rich or people are going to go broke. Well, all times of investing, people go broke, but volatile times like this and the new age of technology, some of these cheap ones are going to end up being huge coins one day. I mean, we saw it with Axie Infinity. I got a video on the Framework Fortune Home channel from a year ago, or 6 months ago, or 8 months ago, something like that, when Axie Infinity was at $2 and I was talking about it. Now Axie's all the way up to 120 something. So you just don't know. Mana I was talking about was like 50 cents, but Mana's only up around $2. I would have had no idea that Axie would have been a big as explosion as Mana. I actually thought Mana was going to explode quite a bit more. Not Axie, but the gaming stuff is interesting. But that's it for today's stream. I'm going to call it a day. Looks like Shiba's probably going to need tonight or tomorrow before it really makes a decision. We don't really want to see it coming back down anymore at this point, though. The Voyager back down to $3. But I'll have that Voyager video out right after this live stream, so you guys can check that out. Voyager desktop coming soon. I'm super pumped, super hyped to have a crypto trading desktop platform. Man, I'm excited about that, especially because it's Voyager and I like Voyager. But yeah, we'll be back tomorrow. You guys have a great rest of your day. If you haven't yet, make sure to hit that subscribe button. Until next time. I don't think I said it though. Hold on. Reverse. Appreciate everybody joining me as always. Stay safe out there. Until next time. I'm going to get fired.